Hello once again, you are more than welcome to our YouTube channel, Queen Rami Talks. And if you are watching us for the very first time, please do consider subscribing and hit on that notification bell so that you do not miss any of our video. And to our returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love. Thank you for the comments and all the likes. Please do not forget to share all our videos on other social media networks. Guys, it is a very sad time as a country. We are mourning the death of Riky Rick. I thought I should definitely do a video about this because, if you are somebody who follows me on TikTok, I've been doing lives most of the mornings and preaching the word of God. And I told a lot of people there that 2022 is a year of war. And people thought I would say 2022 is a year of breakthroughs and prosperity and money. It could be that, but it is also a year of war. War in a sense that we are fighting and not against flesh and blood. We are fighting against the principalities that are roaming. There is a lot happening in the spirit. It's a spiritual warfare. And if you want to win this year, you gotta fight for your life. You gotta fight in the spirit, not with people, don't get me wrong. So when we look at this, the death of Riky Rick, it is alleged that it is suicide, and the family did confirm the passing. It is very sad. Riky Rick was very young, and I just knew his music, not much of him. But when you see how much people are so affected by his death, one thing about him, he was an ambassador for the youth. Most of his videos that are trending now, he is talking about have faith, and someone will come and say, for somebody who always said to people have faith, encourage the youth to hold on and be strong, why would he choose such a route? Guys, it is not a lie that we are going through a lot as young people, and Riky Rick was almost our age, 34 years, and we are in a society where by the age of 34, you must have it all together or else you are a failure. By 34, you must be out of your home. By 30, it doesn't matter whether you are working or not. People just want you to get out of your home and make sure you have your own things. And having your own things is an amazing feeling, is the best thing in the world. But at what expense? At this age, people want you to own cars, material things. It's a must for you at this age to have made it materially, which is not a wrong thing. But there's a certain pressure that comes in this day and age when it comes to a certain age. By this age you must be having how many kids, by this age you must be staying where, by this age you must be driving this. And those are some of the factors that we can look at that are pushing the depression. Sometimes we overlook the fact that people are losing jobs every day. Sometimes we overlook the unemployment rate in South Africa, how high it is, how young people are roaming the streets during the day trying to find what to do. And some of them, the best thing for them to do is drugs. Some of them, the best thing to do is to hijack cars. Some of them, the best thing to do is to do heists, so that they can get easy money. We are in a generation that is encouraging easy money. And easy money does not, guys, shortcuts does not guarantee a long life. So when we look at Riky Rick, there's a certain letter that I came across that he wrote, how much the government has failed us, how young people should just try to find life for themselves, which is the truth. We all know the state of our government. We all know what is happening in our country, all the corruption, all the way our government has turned a blind eye in the things that are really, really affecting the youth in South Africa, and it's very sad. It is very sad. And he mentioned that it is very imperative that young people should just start to hustle for themselves. It's actually everyone for him and herself, and God for us all. And at the end of the day, we have a government that has put its own needs first. There's no way you can find one of our president or whoever that is in parliament children struggling to find jobs or whatever the case. They do not share in the struggles that South Africans are struggling with, because they know that we are safe, and he also wrote that it is very, very important. So I will also post that letter for those who don't have other social media networks, so that you can just listen to what he was saying, oh, it is very sad, guys. So he also mentioned that as young people, we need to go out and start businesses, try so hard to hustle and put food on the table, which is the truth. I mean, in South Africa, once you have a job, you are not even secure by that, and it is very important that you start a side hustle, and try to find something that you are doing either with your hands, your skills, and he also encouraged that we support each other as young people. This is very important, because we have young people who try to get into the music industry. They don't have money to buy to buy people so that they can get to the top. You find a rapper in Ekasi who is trying to come up. The best thing for them is to just give up on their dream and do drugs, and then after we forget about them. So Riky Rick's death, since I said it is alleged, I don't know, the family did not say it's suicide. It just confirmed the passing. Guys, mental health, there's somebody who recently said to me, you're going to gym just to lose weight. And I said to them, I'm going there for my mental health. Guys, we are going through a lot mentally. We are going through a lot relationship-wise, friendships, family. There's just so much happening. So it's very, very important. That is why I honestly, and I encourage cutting off a whole lot of things and people. It is for the best, guys. There is no point in you keeping people in your life that burden your thoughts, that make you feel like you're a failure, that make you feel like you're behind. It is very, very important to make sure that your mental state is in a good place daily. You go to gym, you drink your water, you do whatever it takes to keep fighting this war that I spoke about, because you never know, even that person who is the bubbliest in the office at work could be going through something. We recently heard about the shooting of the nurse in Tembisa Hospital. When the colleagues were talking there, they mentioned that that lady was somebody who is always happy and smiling. Little did they know that she was going through gender-based violence in her relationship. So let us make sure that we try. But at the end of the day, I'm going to come to a point that I want to mention, that no matter how much people can come and cry out to you or to anyone about a matter that is happening in their life, it's no longer safe. Next thing you hear your news going around the whole of the location, people talking about the fact that, oh, she's going through gender-based violence. That on its own can make a person be discouraged, So it is those people that we always think, oh, they have it all together. Guys, nobody has it all together. No matter how much, even that's why I always spoke about me and my husband, that no matter how much we can be happy on social media, we are not always having happy days, And people began to idolize the fact that, oh, this couple is goals, it's very happy. It's a good thing. But somehow I saw that, no, I have to back down due to the fact that people always think we have it all together. And that is not the case. So it is very, very important to continue to be kind, to continue to check up on one another, which is something that blacks, we don't do. Black families, we meet each other during December holidays and we are okay. But it is very, very important to check up on that cousin, which Nami I'm going to start doing, because guys, people are going through a lot. People are sick, they can't even tell their loved ones because they are afraid of being judged. People are in bad situations financially. Some people sleep without eating. I remember a certain lady saying, I would rather sleep hungry than to ask my family members for help. That is how bad things are in the black community. And when we look at Riky Rick's life, we realize that there could be so much happening. I mean, for a person who has a wife who has a beautiful woman, for a person who has wonderful kids, family, you know, the fame. Somebody might say all the fame, and he still decided to end it all, you know. And when we look at his songs, we realize that there is a message that goes with all the songs that he was doing, you know. And it's very sad, guys. As young people, our mental health is being tampered with on a daily basis. And coming to the issue of social media, guys, social media is a jungle. It is a war. It is also another war. People thought when I closed off my comments on TikTok that I know Queen is just, yeah, it affected the growth of my account a lot, and it saved my mental health. You know, when people come to you with fake accounts trying so hard to bring you down, you will end up not even knowing what to do. I mean, for a person like Riky Rick, there is no way he was going to close off comments, whether on Twitter or wherever. So people will come for you, not understanding that you also as a person, you are going through your own things, you know. So I feel like social media, especially Twitter, I'm not that active because yeah, if there's one app that is savage, that's Twitter. But almost now all the apps that we have on our phones are becoming a jungle. You know, our WhatsApp, people are there to just monitor us and to check how far we are with life. TikTok was there for fun and, you know, people showing that, you know what, there's progress in my life. Now people are there to just destroy. You know, YouTube, there is war also. Everywhere there is war in life. So at the end of the day, we need to try to remain hopeful, you know. I remember we were having a Zoom meeting for my new project that I'm busy with, and one of the ladies that is very popular also on social media said it's very important to ignore the bad comments, because you cannot always try to throw stones at every dog that is barking at you. That is also a waste of time. So at the end of the day, we mourn the death of Riky Rick. And to all the young people, it's okay not to have it all together. It's okay to still be at home at a certain age until you find yourself on your feet. Guys, we are going through a lot. It's okay not to have a car while you are working to get it. It's okay to still be using buses or taxis to work while you are trying to save up for something. You know, guys, it's too much. It's too much as young people. And let us stop all the bullying that is happening on social media. If you don't like someone, just either block them or get out of their way. Don't try to dim anybody's light, because at the end of the day, we are all in a jungle. We are all hustling, you know. So yeah, we are mourning the death of Riky Rick. I can only imagine what the wife is going through, and the kids, young as they are very young. So let us be kind. Let us try so hard to love one another. Let us support each other, especially us who are on social media, you know. Let us support one another. Go there and even if you're starting a YouTube channel, whatever that you're doing, try so hard to support those who are upcoming, you know. That's why I recently did a video on the tips on how to stay on YouTube, because I understand how hard it is to see people over 1,000 subscribers thriving, and you are still on a journey, and new people come in and they are already blooming. It's not easy. It's not easy. And I think that's what Riky Rick was saying in his video, that, you know what, it's not easly. Give young people opportunities, give young people a stage, give young people a voice, because at the end of the day, we just all we want is to put food on our table. So may his soul rest in peace, may the family find comfort. And as young people, this is a lesson for us who are left behind, especially mentally wise, you know. Be kind. You know, the very same people who were saying bad things to Riky Rick and the wife recently are the very same ones who say, oh no, not Riky Rick. But at the end of the day, we don't know what a simple statement or point or negative comment can do to a person. So let us be kind. It must not take somebody's death for us to know that depression is a killer. for us to know that mentally people are going through a lot. It must not take somebody's suicide or thoughts or whatever for us to realize how severe bullying and negative comments can destroy a person. So I hope we have so many lessons that we are taking, and also looking at how people dealt with Minnie Dlamini's divorce. I mean, for somebody who is still so young and they have to deal with a divorce, and people are coming for her body, her looks, how she carries herself. Guys, those are some of the things that will make people to even close off their accounts or whatever the case may be, to stay away from the public, because the very same public that can make you, they can literally break you, you know. So take care of yourself until I meet you again. This is Queen Rami signing out. Thank you.